Welcome back to Talos 2. Who's walking over there? That's Al, where he just left off, I think. I think he was walking over that way. And there's nothing like up here, is there? This one cliff just looks kind of surprising. And I just completely forgot when I ended off the last episode that I was supposed to... supposed to read the social media. The theory of everything. Is this already like... Yeah, okay. I haven't read this. I've been around a long time. If I'd been born a bit earlier, I'd be a first companion. Yeah, what? That's not how that works. If only I'd been a first companion, I would have been a first companion. So I've seen the ups and downs of this city, although in recent years I've kept to myself. Now I'd like to pose a question. I don't have an answer in mind, I'd just really like to hear what everyone thinks. I have no doubt that Athena's theory of everything would change our lives, but do you think that perhaps we're better off not knowing? That perhaps having all the answers would just make the universe boring? Well, Athena didn't seem to think so, as far as we can tell, since she did so much with it. She just kind of like understood it. I don't know. The ancient writers show that knowledge can lead to cynicism. We must maintain the sense of wonder of a child. Theory of everything wouldn't be the end of our journey, it would only be the next step. It would equip us to ask the next set of questions, to explore new possibilities, and to discover and create new wonders. To believe that the universe can be understood or described in objective terms is pure scientism. Nothing exists. Even if something exists, nothing can really be known about it. And even if something can somehow be known about it, information about it can't be communicated. And even if it could be communicated, it wouldn't be understood. The truth can be harsh. It's possible that the theory of everything... I hate that term, by the way. You have no idea how many times I'm having to, like, re-record saying theory of everything. It's hard to say. The theory of everything would reveal facts that we'd find hard to deal with. But that doesn't mean we should not confront those facts and our own ethical responsibilities. Yeah, I definitely agree with Mitku or Atal more. That, like, yeah, we should, like, figure out what it means and all that, because we shouldn't, like... shun new knowledge just because of the potential it could have to, like, disrupt our current status quo or, like, what we know about the world. Like, that's been the case for every, like, major scientific or human revolution throughout time. Like, it's always been met with a lot of criticism and cynicism and, oh, this is wrong and unholy and we shouldn't do this and we're going too far, but then, like, nowadays we just consider it as, like, a basic common sense thing. So I guess that probably goes for the theory as well. T-O-E, we can say that. Toe. I'll call them toes. Athena's toe could open new frontiers. But yeah, it's also true with what Atal is saying, that, like, yeah, maybe we're gonna find the truth hard to deal with, but yeah, we have an ethical responsibility to... like, find out, I guess? I don't know. Should we go more optimistic with Mitku, or a little bit, like, hesitant, like Atal? I don't know, I want to agree with both, honestly. I might just say Mitku, because this is, once again, like, more wishy-washy, that I've just been doing a lot of, just like, well, yeah, we should, but we shouldn't do too much, constantly, and just, like, going back and forth. So I guess Mitku. Thank you for your thoughtful comments. This is such a pointless thing to just say, like, same, I agree, this. It's like 1K is just like the shittiest type of Redditor, offering nothing of value, but just to, like, latch on to someone else's thoughts. For shame. Thank you for your thoughtful comments. And by the way, 1K, thank you for all the hard work you've done for New Jerusalem. Solving all those puzzles is quite a gargantuan endeavor. But we still don't know, like, why there are puzzles to begin with. Why did Athena make a bunch of puzzles? If not to, like, lead us to some kind of truth or understanding? Like, surely she didn't just make those because she was bored, or so that Miranda would have something to play with. Like, there must be some deeper meaning to the fact that she's placed all these, like, 8 puzzles plus lost levels and whatever in all of these areas that we would eventually find in New Jerusalem. I don't know how much Athena's, like, planned, but it's definitely, like, weird. Aw, don't be slippery. Why do you have to be slippery? I am wondering if we could have gotten a box out of that one level that has some minor potential. So I might check that again. And this was... Wait, what is this? I really want to, like, jump up somewhere. This is just nothing. Okay, never mind. And if we go over here, then we get to the start. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. I was curious about this area, like... Could we climb up here anywhere? Is there anywhere that looks even remotely possible? Because this does seem like a pretty big shelf that would have a lot of stuff if you were able to get up there. But, yeah, you might just not be able to jump anywhere here. Just gonna take a quick look until this cliff ends. I like when it starts sloping a little more. Like, not as steeply. But it's still very slippery. Gotta try it. Oh shit, wait, you can actually stand here? Okay, wait. Gotta try that again. Oh my god, I'm all the way back to 6. Ugh. Okay, well, now I can try getting this box out again, so let's just give that one more shot. Because, yeah, like, the platform wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't be able to scoop up the box on the platform and then still get up here. So it would just be jumping with a box from here. If we have, like, the platform on top of this, it doesn't offer, like, a teeny tiny amount of extra height, does it? No. And not vice versa either. This here, and then box on top of it. Oh, that's actually more promising. I think that might be doing a little bit. Oh my god, it does! Whoa! Whoa! It worked! Oh my god, great! Okay, platforms are cool. They can actually offer you a tiny bit of extra height. So now we have a box. That's good to know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use it for anything, but I'll definitely try in a couple of places. There was, like, more jumping I wanted to do on the previous mountain level as well. So I might need to do some of that off camera, like try it out to see if I can get anywhere onto that other peak. Wait, oh, I don't have any HUD. Let's just get that back. We'll sneak a peek at, what is this, 8? It's kind of hard to find the entrance to these. You never really know, like... Didn't see what that said. Grr something. You never really know, like, which part of the circle will have the entrance. I can't remember if we saw any jumps that were, like, just barely too high, where, oh, if only I had a box, I could probably get up here. Like, what about here? So much for doing levels. We're doing jumps again. Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna happen. And that is way too high up. Yeah, and still not shallow enough, I don't think. Yeah, I don't really think any of this is gonna work, so never mind. If only they did, like, jumping puzzles, just platforming jumping puzzles up the whole side of the mountain, just make it a getting over it level. That would be so fun! Everyone would love it. Oh, that's just his flame, yeah. Yeah, again, I'm not really sure like what to even use this box for, but it's good to know that we do have one, if need be. Let's try getting up here on this slippery part. There might be something I can actually stand on. Very slippery. Just a lot of slipping. So much slipping. Yeah, I don't really see anywhere else that would be reasonable to jump up. I wonder why this part over here, like, isn't slippery, since it seems like they've really made sure everything else is extremely slippery. And this wasn't, like, shallow enough to really make use of a box. No. I don't think so. Can't get, like, a jump prompt. Okay. But, like, yeah, is this it? I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't seem to really lead anywhere, sadly. Alright, I think that's enough jumping around for now. Let's go back to 7. We're right... Oh, that was 7? Oh, nice. Accidentally went into 7 instead of 8. So, yeah, let's just do gateway switch. Jammer. Uh-huh. Ah, this will hold itself open. And... I mean, surely I don't hook up both of these right now. I don't think that's gonna work. Unless we can jam... No, we have to jam the final one, it seems. Yeah. Okay, wait, so I guess to start, we really want to do, since we only have a single connector, we actually want to make this red instead. So just do... Yeah. Wait, just make sure I did that right. Yeah, just do that. And then we can jam it, and then get the jammer out. Yeah. Wait. Huh? Well, damn. That doesn't work. I thought I could get this out if I did that. Because we have to get this out, don't I? Like, there's no way I can... I mean, I guess you can, like, jam all the way from here to that last one? If we can somehow just, like, swap these around? But how the hell would we do that? Like, just connect every single thing up. This, and this, and this, and this. This sounds, like, crazy. Yeah. Oh, crap. Wait, yeah, break the red? Wait, no, break the blue. But no, that's not gonna work either. How do I get in here again? What just happened? What? Did I, like, fuck it up completely? I feel like I just, like, soft-locked it somehow. Because I can't, like, get to the same state anymore. Because now I can't get back in there. What is happening? What? What is going on? What did I just do? Like, something went wrong. This feels weird. This is, like, set up. Yeah, this was already set up here. And we can, like, do this to hold itself open. Why couldn't I do that again? What was happening? I'm so confused. What, like, caused that to be wrong? Now if I do this... then I mean, like, this wouldn't matter anyway, right? I need a jammer, don't I? I really don't get it. I feel like we have to get the jammer out somehow, but how could we possibly do that? And yeah, now I think it's just like fucked again, right? Because of this. Yeah, exactly. You can actually softlock this. Like, this is just softlock now, because I can't get in there anymore. Because there's no way for me to, like, break these connections. Okay, this is weird. I don't like the levels that you can just softlock on. They feel inelegant. They just feel, like, scuffed when you just, like, do a completely normal, like, action that you're not trying to break the level or anything, and then it's just like, fuck you, redo everything. That just feels weird to me. Like, in that case, why not just have another ladder going back in here or something? I don't know. Does that matter if that was there? I don't understand how we can, like, get this to switch with only a single connector and then somehow still needing to be in here while the switches are happening and then also jamming this part. And there's no way I can get this connector out so that I could just hold this open and take the jammer out. This is like the only step I can do. It's just this. But I don't feel like I've done anything useful by doing this. Also, I placed this wrong. What? Yeah, I guess I've done that. I just did not see that I've, like, gotten that out. Okay, Jesus Christ. I guess that was just a brain fart. I don't know why that did not occur to me at all, that we could just walk out with a connector at that point. Okay, but now... how do I make all of these switch things happen? Place them, like, here instead? That's still in line of everything, and then, like, I can now choose to let through this first? Wait, yeah, and this as well. So let this through, and now we can take this in and then switch this here. Okay, alright, there we go. That was a confusing level, at least for me. Oh, I don't even need to do this. That was very confusing. I mean, hard, but yeah, I didn't, like... that one didn't feel as enjoyable to me as the other ones so far. Like the last 3 or whatever.
Have you found any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Nothing
this
so
is like
far.
The type of level I dread
better than any of us,
in the
and
DLC.
We have no idea what he's up to.
And like this just times 20 or whatever, if that's gonna be a thing where it's just so many lasers and possible, like, routes and connections and, like, interruptions and all of that. I don't know, man. Those are definitely my weakest levels, and the levels I just don't enjoy as much. The specific, like, laser tangle puzzles. I just enjoy the other puzzle elements a lot more with, I don't know, like platforms and boxes and all of this stuff. Yeah, this is interesting. What was it called? Photon Sail. Not sure we'll be able to do this one today, because yeah, that took a while. So I need a box to get in there, to get another box. Or, no, we need to get shot in there, I see. Okay, so we just do that first. Yeah. So that I can... Well, I can't take that out anyway. We need a different object. We can take the fan. This is a weird one. Like, what is this gonna do? Something weird where, like, if we have a box up here and place it here, it'll get shoved off so we can ride on it all the way to the end? If so, that seems like another one of these, like, fun, weird levels with, like, mechanics you haven't seen before. But yeah, how do we start anything here? So yeah, like, getting this other box wouldn't do anything. Great. I just swap an item. I need something else to put in here. You can't swap through the wall. We can take the connector up here, I guess, but, like, does that matter? Why would that matter? Whoa. That's new. Yeah, like, that doesn't do anything, having this up here. That doesn't change anything. Okay, I'm immediately stuck here. Yeah, I don't understand. There's, like, not enough parts, not enough things to use. All I can do is just launch in here, and then I'm just trapped in here with a box, and I can't take it out. There's no way I could have the connector in here at this point. What? Yeah, it's definitely a very fine balance for me for, like, enjoyable difficult puzzles and just kind of frustrating difficult puzzles. I'm not sure which one this is yet, but, like, the last couple were, like, just hitting that sweet spot for me where they're tricky enough, but you still get that, like, satisfying, oh wow, what a cool, like, thought, what a nice design at the end. When you, like, think of it logically instead of just, like, the last one, which doesn't feel as, like, satisfying, even though, yeah, I was just messing up, like, one step pretty badly. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how you could possibly do anything in this level. There are no other possible steps I can take. There's no way I can get anything in here while the door's open. I can't do anything else with the fan. I can't get a box out. I can't get anything in. What do you mean? putting this, like, on here wouldn't matter anyway. Like, that doesn't matter, and now I'm definitely soft-locked here. I do not understand. This does not look possible. What step am I missing? There's nothing else you can make use of in this level. Ah, invisible wall, I think. Could have jumped out otherwise. Oh, no, you can. But yeah, I mean, that's just outside, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, that's weird that you can, like... Wait, what? I could break this. I could definitely break this, but, like, that's not... That's not intended. You're not supposed to be able to get up here normally, right? But I could just break the level right here. Could I even just, like, jump to the end? Is that a thing? Where's the end? I think the end is closed off, but yeah. I mean, found a cheese strat for it. Because now all I do is just jump in here again. Well, I'm gonna need that, so that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't understand what they mean by photon sail. Like, something about the laser on this thing? But, like, what difference would that make? I don't see what that would do for me. Because, yeah, I can just do this now. Shit. Damn it. What is happening? Why can't I make this anymore? I just did it earlier. There we go. Damn. Yeah, so I mean, now I can, like, drop in here, get 2 boxes, so that I can actually, like, get these out, and then just take them up here, and, like, this seems like a thing you can do, where now I place a box here, jump onto it, and then, like, you know, do this. I feel like that's, like, what you're supposed to do. I just have no idea how you could possibly get an item, the fan or the connector, in here normally. That doesn't seem possible. And there it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not going to take it. I just don't understand. It feels like there's some aspect missing here. We needed another connector, or a jammer, or, like, something. I don't know what I'm missing. And, like, it's just a box in a box here, so getting in doesn't change anything. We have to get in with something. And there's nothing you can hold, because the only 2 other items are the fan, which needs to be here to launch you in, and the connector, which needs to be outside to keep the door open. I may have to look this one up. I'll leave it for now, I guess, and we'll come back to it, but I just don't see how this is possible. So yeah, 7 and 8, not my cup of tea. And again, this is exactly what I don't want more of, really. But we had a really good time there for a couple of them, 4, 5, 6. Oh well. And then we'll see what the lost levels are about too. I'll see you next time.